Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. A gain of 48.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's Warren. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. One. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
10 black. Cut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Ties the game at 7.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On third down, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got it.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready. 52.
And motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
On second down, Love. He'll look deep, left sideline. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Ready, watch it, 6, red 38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 17-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 21, here's second and 6.
319.
Now Rodgers. Out quickly to Metcalf. He's got room past the 35. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
258. 258.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here's third and 2.
258. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Rodgers going up top again. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Black, 95, blue, yellow. White, blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Cut.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Yellow, blue, 45, white. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To crash the tight end downfield. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 59 yards.
On the ready.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. It's a 2nd and goal. At the Steelers' 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Green Jack. Cut.
Throwing is Love. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Blaster, 6.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Third and goal.
Right, ready. 33, yellow.
To throw is Love. Rolling to the left. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Rodgers on 1st down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10.
Steelers 14, Packers 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. And unable to connect it. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Williams in motion.
45, 1.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Joey Porter Jr. just like his old man used to do it. Works his way in to record the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Black shot. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third and 9.
Let's go. Strike 2. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Blue 58! Back north! Get 300! Get 300!
A-Rod down to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10.
Jump out!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they will finally run him down. Set to go now on first and 10. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Second down, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First down for Aaron. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Blue 58! Yeah, Liz.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. That's Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Blue striker. Blue 32.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, set. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So you take a look at the clock. At this point in the third quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Black shot.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one too far out incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
On the return, it's Austin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
I just want to rap. I just want to rap. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe.
58! 58!
A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Nixon on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. In motion, it's Golden. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. Got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Get this over the middle to Golden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45, White.
The man in motion is Watson. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Come on, set. 50, Green. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Go now. Slide through.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Here's Love. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Ready.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
60 red. 60 red.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Black 40. Ready.
Throwing is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
33. Hut.
Love. To the left side. He finds Kraft. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
Packers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Wall. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
319! Yeah, live.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
630.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
319. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Inside. Motion. 319.
Rogers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss with Warren. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
319.
This one caught at the 4. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll run with Warren. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught! And he's in! Christian Watson, touchdown Packers! Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
No. Back north.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that check about those memories that's happening overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed about something. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
Pin 18.
Second down, Rodgers. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete to Watson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set, cut.
Now Love. Incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2.
Will set up for the 2.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And now nice job in pick coverage here. We're going to stop him at the 18-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Screen 18. Screen 18.
A carry here for Warren. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 52 book.
On play action, Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Second down throw for Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Okay, right.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
Yellow, 43. Yellow.
Back to throw is Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Love to throw it on first down. complete to Jacobs. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he will score. Game on. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5.
42. Packers 37.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Look at the eight. Back north.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Edgerrin Cooper. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 flat. Drill green.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point, but in the end,